Hi, I'm Skylar Walker, the oldest daughter of David Walker. I am a rising senior, and with only a year left with my family, I decided to document my dad to really get a sense of how his mind works and to share that with you all. This is my first time doing a big filmmaking project like this. And so everything's kind of basic level. Like, I even tried doing small animations, which aren't the best quality, but I wanted to make it a little bit more fun. But yeah, I ultimately just wanted to convey the awesomeness that David Walker is.
They gotta know why I'm doing it. I don't want people to like, what's he doing? Yes, my name is David Walker. I'm a guy with 4 daughters, a wife, and 4 businesses. So I'm a business attorney that works exclusively with business owners. I own a bottled water company that manufactures and produces bottled water. I have an Airbnb rental, and I'm also an NFL agent. I started I'm raised and born in Detroit, Michigan, in Motown. Went to school at University of Michigan, who's playing tonight for a national championship in baseball. Go Blue. Decided to go to graduate school. Chose law school. Went to the University of Detroit, Mercy Law. And after I got out of law school, pursued a career in corporate law. I was living a very comfortable life, and I just decided in 2008 that there has to be something greater in life. There has to be something better than looking at indemnification clauses with other attorneys in the room who all make $700 an hour and drive Jaguars. And I really decided that I was going to focus in on the startup and business community here in Atlanta. So I opened up my own practice in 2008, focusing solely on business owners. I heard something today that was profound from a gentleman from Georgia Power. Pedro says, be married to your mission, but date your business model. So he said, date a model, marry your mission. My mission is to own an NFL team and win the Super Bowl, because owning a team without the Super Bowl trophy is a failure. I mean, it's not a failure, it's unfulfillment. I wouldn't consider Arthur Blank a failure. I just say he's unfulfilled. Let's talk about how the outrageous goal originated from. We went to church one day, and at our church outside, there was this whiteboard. And on this whiteboard, there was all these colorful sticky notes. The pastor says, today we're going to manifest our outrageous goals out to the universe. So write down your outrageous goal and put it out there. You laugh about it with friends, family, you move on. But you have to take an assessment of your life, and you say, okay, if that's my outrageous goal, and my outrageous goal is 20 miles in one direction, am I even walking in that direction? As a lawyer, I don't think I can get there. The NFL owners, they're not lawyers, they hire lawyers. Well, based upon my background as an engineer, I really liked manufacturing. I thought manufacturing is the future. That's the way I would like to go. I went to a bottled water plant and I fell in love. That's what I set as my goal, is to say, okay, I want to get in bottled water manufacturing. Well, reached into my Rolodex, found some people who have experience in distribution and large bottled water sales, and I started to just put one and one together, and I came up with my first brand of water, which was Integrity. You have a sample? You're gonna put a sample on the screen right here. Integrity. My second one was Positivity, which we just released about a year ago, and Positivity is an alkaline water with a high pH. So I partnered with my manufacturer to get these brands out there, and that's what I'm through the process of now. Why did I go into Airbnb, and what do I like about it? Well, I built a house back in 2007, 2008, and because of our lifestyle, we had to move out. We started by renting a house, and then we said, okay, we're gonna rent a house, move out, and then just try Airbnb for a little bit. Turn on the switch, and all of a sudden we had people booking. I enjoy the process. The people have been fantastic. We have great families come in for weddings or graduations, things of that nature. NFL agency. Well, this is just fun. There's nothing about this that you could take very serious. Being an NFL agent is just absolutely fun. And I think that the way I want to go forward with my agency is focusing on players who want to become business owners. I'm really looking for the person who says, look, talent aside, and their talent is there. I'm interested in not waiting till I retire to understand the principles of business. I want to understand the principles of business while I'm playing. I'm saying that they might understand, how do I form an LLC? How can I invest in a small car wash near me? How do I evaluate a cousin's investment, or a cousin wants to investment into their lawn care business? And understand the principle of businesses while you're training. You gotta bring more to the table now for the athletes. So I become an NFL agent. I make all my daughters leave the TV on NFL Network. I was watching that. Yeah, so my time, let's back up. I have to deal with my day in dealing with all 4 businesses, all 4 daughters, and the wife. So the key to managing all of these moving pieces is you have to have a strategy. My strategy is called Inside Out. As an entrepreneur, all these things kind of twirl together and circle together. What you have to do, and I advise all of my entrepreneurs to do this as well, is you have to align, you have to have an alignment system. And for me, my alignment system is called Inside Out, which means that when all these crazy things are happening, you have to first check your center, which is your soul, your faith. How do you feel? Then you work outwards. Next is my wife. I have to make sure that she gets whatever she gets done. Then you have to check on your daughters. Make sure that they're all okay. Once you have your family and your inside lined up, then you can start working out to the next level. You know, friends, extended family members, making sure they're okay. Then your employees, the people who work for you, make sure that they're okay. Then your customers, then potential customers, etc. So how do I deal with the hectic things that's happening in my life? Inside out. I try to align myself along with those goals. Are you yawning? This is boring to you?
No.
You better not yawn, because if you yawn, then everybody else is going to yawn.
I'm not yawning.
You did yawn.
Because I'm tired.
Okay, but you yawned. Don't
Finish
yawn.
talking, please.
No, because I say this all the time. This is good stuff. You're missing it.
I'm recording it.
Okay. My social life at home is dictated by my daughters. But the truth of the matter is, each of them have their own separate soap operas that I love to get involved with. Skylar's trying to pick colleges, or she's trying to drive more, etc. I'm running out of time. She's leaving to go to college, so I'm always kind of figuring out what's the lecture of the day I can give her to pack more stuff in there before she leaves. Kaylee is 15 years old. She's kind of like in this space now where she doesn't really understand why she has to do something more than sleep and watch TV. You have Hampton. She's 12, and Hampton is transitioning between being a toddler and an elementary school kid to a middle school kid. Part of that is she has to begin to build her level of consistency where we can trust her. Reagan likes to eat. So that's probably overstating her importance to his family. Reagan is kind of our assistant field general. She makes sure we stay on time and everything. She schedules out our days, makes sure we understand what's happening next. She's very detail oriented. She's actually a little bit of a creeper stalker. You listening to me, Reagan? Yeah, she's an eavesdropper. Each child has their own process, a way of doing things. It's very important that you don't put expectations of another child on one child. Then there is Visha, and then there's the missus who shall not be named, and she'll be blurred out because she would not sign a waiver. But she's the best teammate a person could ask for. And we complement each other well. We're gonna move forward. We're gonna refer to her as she who shall not be named. I don't know if you can say that because that's actually something from a reality show. I think they probably have that copyrighted or trademarked. Then we'll give her like the Snoopy, the Charlie Brown voice. She probably feels like you guys already hear that anyway.
Anything you want to say to everyone as like a goodbye or?
No, it's no goodbye. This is gonna go on and on and on. This is all just scraping the surface of Dave Walker.